Well, clearly 2 games in one game till the red card, where I think Pirates was we were playing our role and Stellenbosch their role. I think both teams executing their own game plans. Pirates dominating with clarity, and Stellenbosch looking for punish our mistakes or no mistakes in transitions with Cupido and Titus. But I think we control the game quite all right, knowing how difficult this team is in transitions when they have spaces to run. Not really precise, obviously, in the last meters. It's just impossible to be precise in this field. Actually, I think we generate only one set piece in 45 minutes in one corner, which is telling you about the difficulties in the last 20 meters of the field to create something, to create some emotions there, let's say, in the last meters. And after the red card, well, I've been around time enough to know that it's gonna get even worse. I mean, it's going to be even more difficult, and the approach in the second half from the opponent, once Titus was not there on the field, Andre as well, it was more about trying to make sure that there's no so much football anymore, and they did a really good job. We know the Stellenbosch is a very generous team, and they were very committed with the intention of protect the goal, to not concede. We didn't have so much in the second half. Honestly, we create some emotions here and there. We were close to get the lead in actually we scored, but I think it was an offside if I'm not wrong. Um, so yeah, overall a tough match, getting even more tough due to the circumstances. 1 point, obviously, we want to win every match, but Stellenbosch is a difficult team, especially maybe not the results this season at home were not the best ones, but the fact that they are playing all around the country as well is difficult to say when they are playing home or not. But when they are here, it's a difficult team. We're talking about, I think Stellenbosch is third in the league, is in the quarterfinals in continental competition. Stellenbosch is not a joke. So we have to give value to the point, even though, like I said, obviously we are in a different race, trying to collect 3 points everywhere we go. But in a normal context, you could say collecting here 1 point is fine. In our context, in our league, obviously, is not the best result for us.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take questions from the floor.
I think you got enough already, no? No?
Coach Sunday from goal.com. Just put so much control in terms of possession, but not much in the way of chances created, cutting chances created. What do you think you could have done differently, or perhaps done more to make use of the possession that you had?
No, in terms of possession, nothing, to be honest. I think we did it well to find ourselves in good positions in the last phase of the attack, in the last meters. But like I said, it's just impossible to be precise. We're playing I think it's a rugby field, or it does. In the moment that you create a little bit of advantage, the defender is always getting an extra second, because you need 2-3 contacts on the ball before you can play. You cannot play football like this here. You have to play like this. So you receive, then you look, then you decide. That's 2-3 seconds that the defender is getting for him to come and tackle and push and move and anticipate. And so you need a pinch of luck in the last meters, maybe one rebound. They were about to score in a shot from nowhere. I think Sanelle's shot from 30 meters was the most clear chance in the second half, probably. So maybe the only thing that I didn't understand so well is maybe we didn't finalize enough that actions, even with a little bit of maybe how can I say, more with more hope in at least to create more corners, more free kicks, more set pieces where the ball can be maybe in the air and not bouncing, and we can have a little bit more of advantage. You understand? So, but not in the build-up. We did the right thing. I think we opened the field good enough in the second half with Dino, with Muhau, later with Bandile. But again, when you have to finalize the action, there's 2-3 seconds that in this case are playing for the defenders and not for the attackers. That's why it's difficult to see good football. You understand what I mean when I say good football. There's many types of good football, but the football that we're trying to play.
Coach, hi, I'm Andisa from Dusky Voice. I'd be talking under correction if I say Mbokazi, we brought him in as an injury replacement, but it seems like he cemented his place well within your backline. Are we hoping to see more of him, and especially on your continental campaign?
Mbokazi.
The DDC player,
Mbokazi.
centre back, yeah.
Well, probably, I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to assimilate what happened just now in the game. I think, okay, we are not in job. I don't used to speak about individuals. Okay, don't take it personal. I don't used to do so much. Mark knows, mentioned so much about individual performances when they are doing well and also when they are not doing well. That's the point. I know that the boy is attracting a lot of attention because is the new kid on the block, and is performing well. Is giving us some good things, and we have to be patient with him because he's just starting his career in professional football, and there's gonna be up and downs for sure. Now he's in the early stages. He's doing so well, but we need to be, all of us as a club, the fans as well, be patient with him. But it's clearly an interesting prospect for the future, for sure.
Can we take the last round of questions?
Coach Makonza from Discontent. Coach, I'm still to be corrected, but I believe it's 220th game today.
Somebody told me in the pre-match meal, yeah.
It's 220th game since Coach Monnapule Pirates, and I believe you the longest serving coach in the PSL at Monnapule Pirates. What do you make of your 120 games?
I was gonna tell you that 2 years ago or 3. Well, yeah, it's been a long run. Obviously, it's how can I say? It's just a number, but obviously, when you have a look of that number, you know how much dedication is behind, how much time and sacrifices. I'm not gonna say proud of myself because I'm not doing this alone. For coaches in our positions to stay in a club for a period of 120 games, I'm almost about to finish my 3rd season here in Pirates. It looks normal, but it's not, unfortunately for us. So I have to also say thank you to the management of the club for being patient with me, with the coaching staff, with all of us to year after year keep growing as a team, as a group, and pushing this project forward. And well, probably right now I cannot give the real value and the meaning of those 120 games. But yeah, let's go for more.
We'll wrap it up.
Coach, I want to ask Coach, there's a question that you always get in Joburg. I don't want to ask that question, but I was looking at the numbers. 70 games under you, 25 goals and 17 assists. I counted almost 40 goal contributions in 70 games under you. So to be without the player, I'm not asking where's the player, but just from a coaching point of view, to be without the player of that influence, how is it for a coach?
Are you asking me about him? Straight.
Yeah, it's just the influence, the impact that he gives you. I mean, you control the game tonight. You couldn't capitalize on the chances, but you look at the numbers that he gives you. He's giving you under your guidance.
But again, I don't think about players when we win or when we don't win. I mean, those are situations that sometimes nobody, no, I think no one would like to be in this situation when we started the season, but it is what it is. It's something that, as you know, it's not my role to speak so much about that issue. I just wish the best for both sides in this case, and we don't. Whatever I say is gonna be a big headline, right? But we focus in the players that we have. That's it. I think, luckily, we have a lot of talent in the team. We have players with a lot of hungry, wanting to use their opportunities, and like I said many times, the opportunities are presented there for them. We have players in every position capable to do the job, and that's it. We have to live the moment and look for the future. The future for us is to get ready tomorrow for a big match on the weekend, and there's no time to think so much about, who's there or who is not.
But those numbers, coach.
Coach, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.